What's up, traders? The Forex Hunter here with weekly Forex forecast for the 26th September 2020. So the last week was amazing. The markets finally started to move from the consolidations, and there is something kind of suspicious with the dollar, because what we have seen is that actually the dollar strengthened kind of, but we don't see that the banks has bring some longs positions. They actually been closing just the shorts. As well, the euro dropped, and on this week there was a report that they actually added the longs positions and just small shorts positions. So that all could be just the profit taking to free the money for the more uptrend continuation on the euro and the downtrend on the dollar, and similar things happening on the Aussie, as I will show you later on the charts. As well, this week we're gonna have 2 times speaking ECB Christine Lagarde, and on the Friday there's gonna be NFP, which we know that it's not moving that much as it was in the past, but there could be some manipulations, especially right now when the most of the currencies has came into the key levels. So we can see as well, if I just bring them out, it's Canadian dollar and the franc. They are both on the key levels, and they've been weakening against the dollar, but that move was not by bringing the longs to the dollar, but it was by the closing the shorts on these currencies. So they actually strengthen, and actually they weaken with the dollar, but they've been building the shorts, so maybe they will drop. We will see that. So I will bring that on the charts and will explain why I think this and that, and where I will be careful. And as well, I really worked hard on this preview, because I wanted to explain that tool which I am showing you for a couple maybe it's already a couple of months how long I have it, and finally I'm starting to see its power. I will show you, and you will be amazed how cool is that. All right, so yeah, this is it. As well, what I want to say, one more thing, I'm making this Forex market preview on the weekend. So actually, for example, my expectation could be that if this pair, whatever pair, will drop here, I will be looking for buy. But what sometimes happens, the markets open and it will not drop first, but first go up, then start to do different things than I was expecting. Then in that moment, the analysis has to be changed and updated. So if you're interested in this, go to the TradingView, open the TradingView account, follow me, and there will be all the updates of my analysis. And I will be sharing 4 analyses daily. And to those who will follow me, they will hit the like and follow me, show me that they are committed to watch what I do, and they show the interest in the learning by doing these likes and comments on the daily basis on the 4 analyses daily. I will pick up 1 person every 2 weeks, and we will have a Zoom call where I will explain you everything, or we can discuss the trading for the 2 hours. So this is my offer. I'm not gonna do any trading course, nothing like that, but every 2 weeks I will pick up 1 committed person, and we will have a Zoom call, and we can speak about the trading, or we can speak whatever you want. If you don't want to speak about the trading, you can prepare your questions, or I will just simply explain you core of my trading, of how I read the COT, how I use the retail positions, how I draw the channels, how I draw the levels, what all I'm using, how I come into this and that. So if you're interested in this, do that. All right, so let's go to the charts. Hey, come on.
Alright my friends, so we are now looking to my website in here, fxhunterworld.com, and if you click in here into the order flow, it will takes you into this zone where you will see basically the positions of the retail traders. This application is actually connected to the MT4, and if you click on this, which is this download pack, basically you will download the MT4 indicators, which are showing you where is the average long price, average short price, and this what I will show you that I'm using. If you will be interested to see how to use all of this, you will click into this and it will takes you into this playlist where is all of this tool explained, how to install it, how to use it, etc, etc. I was working on that and I will do as well the updates. So that's it. Here it's on my YouTube channel. If you drop it down, here is this FX Hunter trading tools, so you can see all of it in here. So let's go to the order flow, and here we want to see this COT, which is in here. So you basically click to the COT and it will takes you here. Sometimes it will ask you, of course, the email, so you just fill up your email and you will get access into here. I know that for some people it's not working. Here is the reason. The reason is you are using the ad blocker, or you didn't allow the cookies. You must do that, or use the Edge browser where is not ad blocker installed, then it will work for you. Alright, so let's go to the charts. We are going to start with the dollar index. So last week I called that it should move up and in here, and it should take out these two stop loss zones, right? So it's basically happened. The price has moved up and it's now has come into this channel, I mean into this one, right? So we have this long-term channel line in here and price has came in here. So what actually happened? Look at the positions. We can see that the price was actually moving up, started to do the consolidation since the 28th July, which was somewhere around here in this consolidation. Let me clear it. So there was this consolidations where they've been closing the short positions, and now the price move up, right? But what happened in the last week? Well, let's check this. So we can see the price moved up. The banks closed some short positions, but they closed the long positions as well, and it was in this period, right, while we are coming into this zone. So what I am suspecting, and if we look to the net positions, we are actually right now on the 9k net positions. They never been so big, you know. I mean, what could happen? Of course, the price can start to break up, you know, and move higher. But what I would expect, if I am the bank and I want to move this up, I would like to buy somewhere lower, and here is, I think, what they did on the purpose that they left this equal lows in here as a huge liquidity zone, because I think a lot of traders probably started to follow the trends of the breaks on the many pairs, and I think we might could see the drop down here, and then I don't know, then it could happen like this. But they did not accumulate the long positions. Instead they bring back the short positions and the exposure change it to the shorts, to the negative 9k. So I think for me it looks like we will see my retracement. So as said, I will be very careful with the dollar right now, and with the dollar pairs. Here is the euro. So last week we have seen this position closing for quite some time in this period, right? And last week I was calling this drop from here, and I was expecting these two zones to be taken out and come into this level, right? So we are basically on this level. These two zones are out. All right, I was right. Unfortunately, I took just some scalps. I wasn't patient enough to hold a trade in here, and even in the signal service we didn't have this trade because it was so fast on the Monday. You know, the market opened and it just dropped, so sometimes you cannot catch everything. But look at this, is very interesting what I want to show you. This is the tool I am using, right? So here we have seen this is the average positions of the retail traders with the 26%, which was somewhere around here. And the price dropped sharply, and right now in this moment we are here, and the 50% of the retail traders are net longs around these levels. So basically what's happening, the price went through this longs, and we can see that they actually growth. Because why? Because mostly the retail is buying against the trend. That's basically happening, and this is what this my tool is showing you, and you will see especially on the next pairs. But what is going on right now on the euro? As said, here was the position longs profit taking, right? Then the price dropped down, and in this last period from this latest report into this one, the banks actually added from the 230 to the 247. So they basically added 17k of the longs positions and the 4k of the shorts to bring the price down. I don't know what happened here, we don't have data for that. But if we come to the dollar, and we can see that the dollar is here, right? They have the shorts on the dollar, not the longs. And if we come to the euro, and we can see they adding the longs positions, shorts are still cooled off, nothing extra, and we are in the middle of this. There is a two zones taken out, right? So we have the report in here. There was as another zone where they had another chance to buy. Well, and the positions are still 50-50. I was comparing as well the volume, which is possible to see on my website as well. Let me show you. If you go to here to the sentiment and you check the euro, which is actually euro USD, and we compare the lots, so we can see the short volume 58,000 longs lots and 58,000 shorts, 58,000 shorts, 58,000 longs. It's actually equal. It's not big difference. So for now, I mean, alright, this is just the data from one provider, but mostly the behavior is same. So right now it will be no difference for the banks if they will give chance to win this side or that side, not the difference. So they can actually do what they want, and as I see they did this. Well, maybe, I don't know, but let's go to look to the other pairs, and we will put the picture together and we will see. So the next one will be the Aussie, and it's the same thing. So here we been last week when I was calling the short in here when the price was moving down here, and actually the price dropped exactly into this zone, right? So the two zones was taken out. This is what I'm mostly targeting, the two zones to take out, right? This support became the resistance, so I have it right now, and right now we are in here. And look what actually happened. Last week I was surprised that in this move the banks has closed such a big shorts, but then the price dropped down in this, and they actually added just 1k shorts, but they bring more longs, and in the end the exposure is still quite big, and the net positions is plus 16. So what it's tell us, it's actually telling us that all this range was kind of, for me it looks like getting for more bullishness. I don't know. As said, I will be very careful, and I will be watching what's gonna be happening around this middle band of this channel, right? And there is, I don't want to say this will go up like this, because you know, after this such a big move there should be some profit taking, and there could be some fake outs by the banks. So I will be careful with this, but I will definitely not short this breakout. That I will not do. Only might if we come up here, and then next week I will see here that they closed big longs and they starting to add it shorts. That would be the sign of reversals for me. Let me bring back the euro again, and I will show you something. So here we are looking to the euro, right? So we are seeing that here is the consolidation, price drop down, but we can see that they just closed some short positions, but they didn't bring any long, they closed some longs positions, but they didn't bring any shorts. This is not a reversal for me. How look real reversal? Let's look at this. This is, for example, the gold, right? And look what was going on the gold. So the gold had these massive Gold had these massive longs positions here and somehow cooled off shorts. Nothing big was happening here, right? But then in one moment on the 28th July, we can see how the banks closed the longs positions and they started to build shorts, right? And what was happening then? We can see that they've been still closing the longs positions. Sometimes they add it, of course, because the market is moving in the waves, but the shorts growing, right? So this is market reversal, when the one side is being closed and other side is growing. But what we have here, this side was reduced, this side nothing happened. So this one is again growing. So what is the result of that on the chart? It could be that the one side, so the one side, this one, they close positions. This side they didn't bring anyone. They start to other positions. It can start to grow again, right? So another problem is that we don't know where they will reverse it, because the banks have massive capital. So they can actually be dropping the price down and they can be adding the long positions for quite some time, and then they move it up. So that's why I said I will be careful right now, and I will be watching all these pairs to give me confluences. Here is the kiwi, very similar thing, right? So we can see the banks has been arranging it. Here I was calling this short, it actually happened. And here again the interesting thing, when we reach the extreme 19% longs, the price dropped down, and right now the retail trader is 41%. We can see the drop in the longs positions, but drop in the shorts positions. So what was happening? The price was dropping because they took the profit from the longs, but as the price is dropping down, they closing the shorts again. I mean, if I want to take the price down like this, I would not be closing the shorts. I would be adding them on the top here, on the good prices, not on here. I mean, it's not happening. So for me, I'm not sure right now. Anyway, we will see. Next one is USD CAD. This is the case, very similar as well. So look, where is the USD CAD? It has came into this range, right, where we have this POC level from where we could expect the drop. As well, we have this middle band of this channel, where is the price right now, as well middle band of this new channel, right? So what could happen right now? Of course, the price could continue like this, you know, because the banks always can do some tricks. But for me, what I look in here, so we have the data here for the Canadian dollar, right? So we can see that the Canadian dollar shorts being 53k in here. Since then, when they start to move up, right, which is around here, they've been closing the shorts positions. So what's that mean? They closing the shorts positions from the dollar. If you from the Canadian dollar, if you reducing your shorts on the Canadian dollar, it means that the Canadian dollar is becoming bullish. That means that if Canadian dollar became bullish on the USD CAD, it means that it should drop down, right? As well, if you look at this, they don't have any big, they started to grow the longs positions on the dollar. Right now, in here they reported 23k, before they reported 28. So I think this one could drop as well, at least to fill this void, right? Or maybe touch this channel as well. So that's next one is the USD franc. Very similar case. Price is moving up on the USD franc, and what we have seen here, if the price is moving up on the USD franc and it would be healthy trend, we should see the shorts on the franc. I don't see any shorts here. I see that here was the big shorts, which meant the strong franc. It was somewhere around here. Then the price start to move up, and the shorts are growing again. The exposure growing again for the last 4 weeks. Which is in here. So in here they again building the shorts. I mean, I would not be building the shorts if the price is going up. Of course they still can do that they can move the price up and building the shorts. They can be building the shorts for the years, you know. But for me, if I look to the confluences with the other charts, I think we will see the drop. Let's see. Next one is USD JPY as well. The longs are growing on the JPY, so I'm thinking that it will not go up again. This all gives me the confluences that there is not strength on the dollar yet. So I'm still expecting another drop in here. So I would not be interested to open the trade like this. I would be interested to open trade if it comes here into the stop loss zone, right? Then I will be interested in the short. Next one will be franc yen. Franc yen, very interesting. Look at this. So here was the drop. We had actually amazing trade in here, but we get out around here. Since then I was not in the trade because I was last week in this last week prediction. I was expecting the price to retrace and drop, but look, they had 72% of the short of the longs around here. They've been trapped, and here is what you can see. Basically, if the number is quite big already, they not even retracing, they dropping it into the extreme. And right now we're getting into the 16%, which is very close into this channel, into this level, right? So might in here we might see the drop a little bit, you know, so even more longs will grow in here, and then the price will be moving in here, and they might give a chance to win the shorter side, right? Because it will be for them cheaper than to move the price up to give this people chance to get out from the trade. So I'm expecting some corrections in here. And then what's happening is if this side is winning, they then start to short more. So this number, this will be 16. When this number will start to grow to around 20 or something like that, what then happen is that the market makers move it above this number again. So these sellers will be in the trap, and again they will try to keep it in this range, right? Something similar would happen on the NZD cat, which you will see later on this chart. So next one is so here I'm expecting the short, and here might longs, because as said the franc is strengthening, right? We can see the long positions built on the franc. This is the CAD yen. Similar case, I was as well expecting the correction. You can see not any correction happen, just the small one in here, but it didn't go up enough for me. So price dropped down. More people are now trapped in the longs, you know, as well. It's coming into the channel, you know, so here will be same case going on. So waiting for that, and if the price will move higher, I will be shorting from here. Because how cool is that information if we see that if the price move in here, the retail traders will be in profit. This is amazing information to know that you have very big chance that it will not go here, right? That's amazing. Next one is Aussie yen. Here the price dropped through this almost free zones, right? So I don't think I don't think it's possible, but I think they need to clear it a little bit higher in here. So if the price will retrace, I will be looking for the shorts. Here is still room, big room to drop, because look where is the positions of the retail traders in here, right? So there is a big room to drop. So yeah. Next one is Euro JPY, as well very similar in here. Look, the price was in here to 40%, which was just above here, and I was expecting the price to retrace and drop. However, we can see again it didn't move above this. So once the retail traders get in a trap, they don't leave them, and now 52% people in the trap, and I think here will be break. This will be the trade I will be looking for. So if the price move in this stop loss zone, I will be looking for the short. This one is Euro Aussie. I quite like this one because as well in here the retail traders they had the smaller longs positions. They've been here in this profits as set. Then the price moved sharply, and now 66% of the traders is trapped in here. So if the price will do some retracement into this POC levels, I will be looking to take a long in here. Right, so this is quite interesting, right? So the euro, we can see the drop on the euro, but its strength, it's much stronger than the Aussie, right? So this all, if we put it together, there's no strength on the dollar. Next one is Aussie Cat. This one dropped very nicely. We had the call on the last week, and actually we had the trade as well on this one. And right now we can see how the retail traders are trapped in here. They have their shorts in here, so quite big room to drop. I will be looking to trade this one. Canadian dollar is strengthening, US dollar, Aussie as well, but Aussie has a big shorts already, so we will see if they will continue to closing them or whatever. This is the NZD cat, and this is what I was talking about when we've been looking to the franc yen. So we can see the positions around the 12%. Extremes, it was here. We called the drop. We actually had this trade in the signal service, and look how it dropped down exactly on these lows where I was expecting the price to come all the way down here to take the two zones out. So price retraced. Look, again not above where we have this level, and I'm expecting it to drop even lower. Alright, so this is it, my friends. Alright, as said, go to my website, check the COT by yourself, check this retail traders positions, download this app, follow me on TradingView, hit the likes on this YouTube, you know, support me, and have a great rest of the weekend. Bye bye.